100% profit.
Got it. That sounds like a solid concept. What do you think makes the Legacy Builder especially appealing to people who want to start an online business?
My ideal customer really is frustrated. Most people buy the Legacy Builder program because they are in a service-based business, they're burned out. The only way to make more money is to sell more product, more sessions, and they're already burned out of their service-based business. So it means they have to buy more leads or pay for ads, which they don't want to do, but they're looking for a way to get off that hamster wheel so that they can make money passively, meaning make money while they're spending time with their family or sleeping or at the movies. And that's what the Legacy Builder offers because it's automated. The automations actually allow you to have freedom. We call it a freedom machine because when someone buys a digital product from you, you don't even have to be present for them to get access to the whole community and to the product. And that's the gift and the beauty of the automations.
That's really powerful. It sounds like the Legacy Builder provides a way for these business owners to break free from the constant grind and actually enjoy life while their business runs in the background.
That's exactly right.
It must be incredibly rewarding to see how much it helps them.
It does. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No worries at all. I was just curious if you have any standout stories or examples of customers who've really transformed their lives with the Legacy Builder.
There are so many stories inside our community, which once a person buys, they will have access to the modules, but they'll also have access to our community, our online community of over 50,000 people. In the community, we have a section called Wins, and it's a place where anyone can post their win, whether that's a money win or a win that they have gotten someone's email and they're now connected and they're so excited, where they are now interacting or they figured out how to go live or post videos. So the wins are all different, but they show progress and they show that people are moving the meter towards their ultimate goal. One story in particular is one of our community members. Her husband works in the military and she's a stay-at-home mom, but she needed to make money because she needed a new transmission, among other things, and she was trying to find a way to make that happen. So, a 9-to-5 job is out. Affiliate marketing is pretty much out because you only make a small percentage. And she needed a lot of money and needed a way to do it and would love to, help people along the way. So she stumbled onto the Legacy Builder and this blueprint that we're following. And she's really turned her whole life around and her family's life around. She's now not worried about money anymore. But it's a really wonderful story to hear how she went from needing a transmission, being stuck at home, to having this online business, which has really just taken her family in all new great directions.
That's an amazing transformation. Stories like that really show how impactful the Legacy Builder can be. It's great to see how it gives people not just financial freedom, but also a sense of control and possibility in their lives.
That's 100% right. And I think that's why a lot of people really love the Legacy Builder program, because it's a blueprint that we're following, but it's so much more. It's live, it's interactive. We have Zoom question and answer, Zoom trainings every single week. They're all recorded. The modules literally step you through every part of the process. So everything that you need, especially if you're a beginner at being in digital marketing or having a digital business, it literally steps you through every part of the process, and you have the support of the community. If you have any questions, someone in the community probably has had that question as well, or we're always on the platform so we can answer in short amount of time as well. So it's not like other programs where the program's a little bit dated. No, the Legacy Builder program is 100% up to date, accurate. The founder is always improving things, always. She's running her business as she's guiding us and mentoring us. She's $1 million mentor. So, it's just a business model I've never seen before.
It definitely sounds like a game changer, especially with that level of support and ongoing updates. Having a community and a mentor who's actively involved must make a huge difference for people just starting out or looking to scale.
It does, because unlike other programs that are created where, some other programs are just an online course and it's self-paced. Well, this is self-paced as well, but you absolutely have to plug in to the live trainings, the live Q&A, because that's where you get momentum, that's where you get inspiration, and that's how you keep yourself out of the weeds. Being trained by $1 million mentor is huge because you can ask her any question and the answer is there. You don't have to struggle on your own. It is your own business, but you're not in it alone.
That's a big advantage. Having that combination of independence and strong support can really boost confidence and success. It's clear why the Legacy Builder stands out in the crowded online business space.
It really does. I've never seen a business model like it. And for those that are listening that are a little bit confused, like, what is it? We promote digital products we didn't make, but are in high demand. For instance, there are 4 income streams with the Legacy Builder. The first one is called the Launchpad, and that shows you how to launch an online business. The next digital product is called Passive Daily Blueprint, and that is showing you how to create passive daily pay, meaning you get paid daily, you don't have to be present for your customers to sign up. And the third product is the Digital Mastery, and that shows people how to do attraction marketing, which means have your customers come to you rather than you chasing your customers. The Legacy Builder has all of these, plus it shows you how to create your online program, course, or product or service. So there's so much in it, and you get 4 income streams with the Legacy Builder. So that is the one I recommend. That's our best-selling digital product. But you can buy each of the other digital products separate if you want to. I call them bundles, but the Legacy Builder has everything. So why wouldn't you want to have 4 income streams?
That makes a lot of sense. The versatility and multiple income streams definitely make it a standout option. It's like having a complete toolkit to build and scale an online business from scratch, which must be incredibly appealing for so many people.
It is, because a lot of people want to stop their service-based business, but they don't know how to start an online business. They don't have years to try and figure it all out or to create it from scratch. This Legacy Builder program, they won't have to create the website, the funnel, the automations. They're already done. And not only that, but inside the program, it actually steps you through how to be profitable in 7 days, how to start and hit the ground running so that you don't have to wait months and months to get a customer. It actually shows you how to make videos, what you should say in your videos. And that's a big part of this. A lot of people are afraid to make videos because they literally don't know the structure, and there is a definite structure. So that's where it can save people loads of time. You don't need 10 courses. You just need 1 course, and that's the Legacy Builder. If you want to drastically change your life for the better so you can have more time with your family, you don't have to trade dollars for time anymore, doing 1099 jobs or DoorDash or run your service-based business, not knowing when you're going to get your next service-based customer, being on that roller coaster income stream. You can say goodbye to all that once you get the Legacy Builder program up and running. And there's steps that you follow to help you get everything up and running very, very quickly. So yeah, it's a game changer.
Absolutely, it sounds like a game changer indeed. The way it simplifies and accelerates the whole process is a huge relief for anyone wanting to pivot quickly into a profitable online business. It really takes the guesswork out of the equation.
It certainly does, because most people, they're stuck. They need to make money today. They, like the lady who needed a new transmission, she doesn't have 6 months or didn't have 6 months to wait for a new transmission. Like, she needed to make money every single day right away. And that's where I think people realize the Legacy Builder is so powerful, because they don't have to create the course. They don't have to create the digital products, figure out if anybody even wants the digital products. They don't have to test the emails. It comes with 30 emails and an email automation, where once someone signs up, because of the automations, your new customers will get an email every single day. An email you didn't have to create from scratch. You didn't have to create the automations. So your customers, they can start today, and it's an earn and learn process. So you know more than your customers, and your customers can go at their own pace. They can ask you questions. But what's great is we don't have to do trial and error to see what works. We already know this works if you just follow the steps and follow the blueprint.
Exactly. That's a huge time saver and stress reliever. Instead of spending months or years figuring things out, they can just plug into a proven system and start seeing results almost immediately. That's a game changer for anyone who needs to hit the ground running.
It really is. And there's no guarantee of results. You know, I'll add this disclaimer in. Results and the examples I've given are not typical. It depends on the person's, how much work they put into it, how much they follow the blueprint, follow the course, how plugged in, you know, if they're not plugging into the live trainings or listening to the recorded trainings, it's going to be more difficult. So there's no guarantee of success. However, if you are plugged in and you are doing the work, you know, it's really can be a game changer. What I really like is that the way the blueprint is set up, the income earning activities only take about 2 hours a day. So this is huge for professionals like myself who are educated. They have a business. They can't just stop running their own business. They need to slowly transition. This is huge because it only takes a couple of hours every day to get the income earning activities done. And it's really made for people who are transitioning to a sky's the limit income stream while helping other people type of business.
That's a great point. The flexibility and manageable time commitment make it realistic for busy professionals to build something sustainable without having to sacrifice their current responsibilities. It's definitely a smart way to transition into something more scalable and fulfilling.
It certainly is. And there's step-by-step guidance at every juncture.
That kind of detailed step-by-step guidance is invaluable. It really reduces the overwhelm and helps people stay on track, which is crucial for seeing success.
Yeah, you brought up a great point, because I think why people get stuck is because they get off in the weeds and never come back. Because with other courses, for instance, there might not be the live trainings. There might not be that person they can reach out to when they have questions, or they get a little bit overwhelmed and just want to quit. We already know at some point every business owner gets overwhelmed. The difference with the Legacy Builder is you now have the support and the tools to keep yourself out of the weeds and keep yourself moving forward. So the Legacy Builder is not fluff. It's not, it's not the mentoring and training that you get is not going to tell you that anything goes and that everything you do is going to be all right. No, there's a very specific process. And if you're not following that process, of course you'll be in the weeds. So the training is to say, why did you do that? And let's get you back on the right track, which is huge, because I think people think that, well, maybe if I try this will work better. And we keep reminding them that, no, this proven blueprint has proven to work. So there's no reason to go out and spend, 3 hours creating a logo, or 3 hours, trying to come up with questions or videos. It's absolutely not necessary. You don't need to have a polished video for it to work. And that's what we're telling people is all the things you don't want to do. And there's no cold calling, there's no rejection, there's no, there's no creating live streams where you're just rambling. It's all very focused and part of the process. So you know what to do in the live stream, what to talk about, and what to do, when like you're on a live stream and someone is posts a comment that's not helpful. What do you do in that situation? Because most people can get flustered, get off in the weeds, and just want to never do a live stream. No, we tell them what to do in a very positive way so that they'll know if that happens, here's the step that you take, and then you just keep going. And it keeps everything really positive for their potential customers. And I could just go on and on forever about this because it's such a game changer for people.
It really sounds like a comprehensive system that not only provides the blueprint, but also the mindset and support to keep moving forward. It's clear that the Legacy Builder isn't just about making money, it's about building confidence, staying focused, and creating a sustainable business that can truly change lives.
That's really true. And at the heart of the Legacy Builder is all you have to do is come from your heart. All you have to do is it's not a sales job. It's not being salesy. It's not doing videos and going live just to sell. You're really not selling. You're just really telling your story. And it's so easy to get started.
That's such a refreshing approach. When it's all about sharing your story and helping others, it feels genuine and fulfilling. Plus, it makes the whole journey more meaningful and sustainable in the long run.
That's right. That's right. And my story is, I have a service-based business. I was burned out. I was looking for another way to make money, but I wasn't going to buy leads or pay for ads. And I didn't want to just buy another course. I really needed a step-by-step approach to how to be successful in a business I could literally scale to the moon. That's what I was wanting, but I didn't even know how to go about finding it.
Your journey really highlights how transformative the right system can be. It's inspiring to see how you found exactly what you needed with the Legacy Builder and how it's given you the freedom and scalability you were looking for.
Yeah, and I really feel like, and I know that the founder really wants everyone to be successful. It's not about go out and sell this. It's about we need to change lives. And there are people out there really struggling right now, trying to figure out how they can change their life for the better for themselves, but also for their family. Once the family members start seeing their success, and especially their children, they know that they're not going to be stuck in a 9-to-5 job that they hate. Their children see their parents go from struggle and a lack of time to now being able to spend time with the kids, and the kids aren't in daycare anymore because the parents can be home and be running the business in a few hours a day. And it's just really a launching place to other great things in their lives. What I'd like to tell people is it's so easy to get started. And I'm completely transparent with the costs involved because I want to set everybody up for success.
That transparency is crucial. Knowing what to expect upfront helps people make informed decisions and fully commit. It's clear that the focus is on genuinely helping people build a better future for themselves and their families, which is truly inspiring.
That's right. That's right. And if somebody is listening to this and they want to get started, all you need to do is go to my webpage. By the way, that's provided for you as far as you don't have to build it. There is a small fee involved. It's $39, but that comes with like a 7-page website and that you don't have to build yourself. And what's really important is the colors, the pictures, the words on the website. They've all been tested and are proven to work. So you don't have to spend time trying to figure out how to word things or what's going to get the most engagement. It's all been proven to work. So the website, my website is www.legacybuilder.com. freedomdailypaybusiness.com. So freedomdailypaybusiness.com. You just go there, you put in your email, and then we're going to be connected. You're going to immediately be shown a video. So watch the videos. It's super important. There's one video. It will explain it more in depth. And because of the automations, the video is going to automatically pop up. So watch that video and you'll understand more. And then we are connected because I'll have your email, and you can just send me an email if you have any questions. I'm always here to help you.
That's fantastic. It's great that everything is laid out so clearly and that there's a straightforward way to get started. Having that personal connection and support from you makes the journey even more approachable and reassuring for anyone interested.
Right. And another exciting part that we just started is the first Thursday of every month is going to be a new customer onboarding live Zoom call. Of course, it will be recorded, but I can help you not only show you where in the program you can find that Zoom link, but also there's other onboarding steps, and I can really help you understand where to start, because it is a massive program that has literally, if you think about it, what do I need to run an online business? There's probably going to be a few things, and there are a few things, a lot of things in this robust, live, living, breathing program. So I can show you where to start and the first steps. So what I do is I meet with potential or our customers, my customers. We have a Saturday call every single Saturday. So if you sign up today, there's going to be a call tomorrow. Today's Friday, but whatever day you're listening to this, every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central, I'm going to walk you through the first steps so that you don't get lost, because there's so many modules. And when I started, we didn't really have this aspect of where to start. I mean, it's in there, but I didn't really know, like, there's the community and then there's the all the modules. So there was so much, and I was so excited to start. It was like 100 candy stores all at once. So you want to go everywhere and look at everything, and everything is so rich and juicy and delicious, and it's exactly what you need. So I was just like, oh my gosh, I need to learn that and that and that. And that could be a little overwhelming for folks. So every Saturday, I'm going to walk my new customers through getting started. So it's live and interactive on a Zoom call, and I share my screen. I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So if you want to get started, just either type ready in the comments. If you're seeing this on YouTube, just create a comment and type the word ready. I'll get you my link, which is freedomdailypaybusiness.com, and you put in your email. That's it. So that's how you get the information, because you don't know if it's right for you until you check it out, right?
Absolutely. Checking it out is the best way to see if it's the right fit. And having that onboarding support and weekly calls makes it so much easier to get started and stay on track. It's a fantastic opportunity for anyone looking to transform their business and their life.
That's so true. That is so true. And there's a lot of people out there in a lot of pain just working at jobs they hate. There's one person, I won't mention his name, but he's an executive at a company, golden handcuffs, they're paying him a lot of money, but he just can't stand it because it's at any time the company could collapse, the company could lay people off, but it's not his dream job. It's not even close. And he's like, I need to replace my income. And a lot of people are in that same situation. Myself as well, running a service-based business, I need to replace my income, right? And the first question is, but I don't know how to do it. Show me how to do it. That's the problem. So that's the solution that I bring, is I can show you how to do it.
And that's an incredibly valuable solution. Having a clear, guided path to replacing that income and building something you actually enjoy is life-changing. It's amazing that you're able to help people take that leap and find a new path forward.
That's true. And what I really like about it is anybody listening to this, if you're on YouTube and you found this at all helpful, please like and subscribe so that you will be part of anything I upload. You'll be notified. It does help the algorithm with engagement. It shows that people are commenting and so on. But also, that way we'll be connected, and I'm going to do more of these so that you can have your questions answered. I think the best thing is if you're out there and you're listening to this and you're like, I need to replace my income. You might think you're too young, you're too old, you're working for someone else. My ideal customer is really someone who's just wants to change their life. They have a service-based business, or they are working for someone else and they need to get off the hamster wheel, but they need to make the same amount of money. So they've been in pain for a lot of years, because it's easier to just go back to their service-based business because it does pay well, but they just feel so stuck and so burnt out. And they're not complaining, they're grateful, but they're also like, there has to be something better. And they see people making money online all the time, and they know that it works. They know that other people make money online all the time. And what's really frustrating is some of these people are not as smart as you are. They're not as smart, and you're like, this person isn't even that educated and they're making money online. Here I'm educated and I'm wanting to get off the service-based business struggle. I want my income to be consistent and high, but how come other people can do it and yet I've tried some things and it hasn't worked? So if that's you, you really need to put in your email so that I can get you the information and you can decide if this is something that resonates with you and go from there. So go to freedomdailypaybusiness.com, put in your email, and because of the automations, you'll experience firsthand what your customers will experience, which is the automations. And that is such a huge time saver, because the goal is to get your time back, to make more money and get your time back. So you're not working all day, every day. And yet if you have a service-based business, when you stop working, you stop making money, right? So this business is a game changer.
Absolutely. And that kind of transformation is exactly what so many people are looking for. It's empowering to know there's a way to break free from that cycle and create a life where you have both financial freedom and time freedom. Thanks for sharing all of this valuable info.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure. I'm always here to help. Good luck with everything, and feel free to reach out anytime.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care. Bye.